Hello guys, welcome back to LANAP. For today's video, we are going to show you or discuss with you how to create a coaching website in Wix. So if you're interested, let's start tutorial. So creating a coaching website in Wix is going to be pretty easy because we just need to make sure that we add or we set it up correctly. So first things first, you want to go to wix.com and basically log into your Wix account. So obviously, I'm assuming this is the first time you're accessing Wix here. So typically speaking, if you're redirected to your dashboard here, what you need to do is you just need to click on Create New Site at the top right here, and you want to click on Use Wix Editor. Now, if you've just recently created an account, it might redirect you directly to this page here. But what we need to do is just go and choose Setup with Chat. Now, the thing with Wix here is you can actually set up your store via chat, so you can chat with their AI, and the AI itself will start designing the website for you or setting up your website for you. But yeah, let's go and choose Setup without chat first. Now from here, it's going to ask you a bunch of questions. Now, since we want to create a coaching website, we want to reflect that into whatever we are answering here. So in this case, let's go and choose what type of website do you want to create. So again, it's a coaching website. Let's go and just specify that it's a coaching page here. Now from here, you have a coaching landing page, coaching professional, or coaching blog. So in this case, we have self-development coach here, business coach, mindful coach. So depending on what you're coaching here, you may want to specify it in here. So in this case, maybe I am a self-development coach here. Let's go and choose this one. Now from here, let's go and continue. Now the importance of setting up or choosing the correct term here would actually set up your store to be very specific services or apps here that needs to be installed. Now, from here, it's going to ask you what's the name of your business. So in this case, let's go ahead and just say this is going to be a coaching. Let's go ahead and add our name. Let's go and click on continue. Now, from here, we have our working hours. So in this case, you go and choose the dates for it. Like, for example, I'm only working like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And let's go and choose our time zone and also the time for that business. Let's go and click on continue. We have our services here. So in this case, you can go ahead and edit them in here. You can even add them in here. For example, if you want to edit this like healthy living consultation, go and click on edit here. And you have the option to edit them really easily. Like the the service type here, the payment type, the location, and the name for it. So you can go and click on save once you're done. So in this case, if you want to add a healthy living consultation, life coaching, discovery call, and maybe I want to say family workshop. Now let's go and click on continue. Now from here, you want to start adding your staff. Now your staff are going to be the people that will be working alongside you, which in this case, you could go ahead and just add your name first. So for example, I'm going to add my name. From here, you can add your new other staff here, which in this case, their name. So for example, there is going to be William. And let's go ahead and add another one, which in this case is going to be, let's just say Julia. Now, from here, we want to go ahead and also add the email for that specific staff, which in this case, they will be notified on certain changes and appointments here. So you can add their email address if you want to, but that's optional if you only want to add their names or just placeholders. But yeah, let's go and click on continue. Now, from here, we have our useful tools. Now, in this case, these tools are going to be the tools that you'll be using for your website. For example, if you want to accept online payments, let's go ahead and enable that. You also have accept in-person payments. And you can also send automated emails and SMS and manage your service and bookings on the go as well, and sell digital and physical products. But for now, let's go ahead and use the four services here. Click on continue. Now we also have the continue dashboard option. Let's go ahead and choose that one. And yeah, so the first thing that I would recommend you try doing here is you want to first set up the design of your web page. So let's go and click on design site at the top right here. And from here, it's going to ask you either to choose a template or design with AI. So you could use design with AI here. Just make sure to describe your website properly. But for this example, let's go and choose pick a template or customize a template. Now from here, depending on what you actually added or what was chosen at the very start here, it will give you different templates that you could choose from. So in this case, maybe we want to choose a very professional one, like for example, this one. Let's go and click on the edit button. By the way, you could use whatever you want. You can even use the very first one here. So if, let's go ahead and choose the one here. So let's go and click on edit. And from here, it's going to start setting up the design for our website here. So let's just wait for it. But seriously speaking, this is where you'll be able to start adding elements like links, photos, videos, text, buttons. Now, obviously, there are going to be a lot that you need to do here, but just to give you some idea, at the by the way, when you first access this, it will first start adding the necessary app, so you could just wait for it to complete. So let's go and wait for it. So yeah, you can also enhance your content here using AI, but let's go and close this one for now. And as you can see at the left side here, these are the general tools that you can use. Add element allows you to basically add different elements like text, boxes, buttons, strip, boxes, gallery. So there are going to be a lot of different elements here that you can add. So I would leave it to you to basically discover them. We also have sections here, which in this case are going to be different sections here. As you can see, this is one big section. This is also one big section. Now, these are templates that you could use and add. So for example, let's go add this section here. As you can see, we now have a welcome section. Now, I could also customize this by adding elements. Now, we also have pages here if you want to start managing your pages that you have on your web page. And we also have the option here for site design, which affects the overall design of our site. Now, you could also add apps and also manage your apps here. Add, like, for example, some media and CMS if needed. But yeah, so those are the basics here. So let's go ahead and go back in managing our website. Now, again, there are going to be a lot of things that you could do here. So I would leave it to you to start discussing them or start discovering them. But yeah, let's go and go back into our site here. Let's go ahead and visit our dashboard. Now, in our dashboard, this is where we'll be able to start managing the content. Like, for example, your programs or your services. So let's go ahead and click on programs here to see it. So yeah, so we have programs here. We also have the option for catalog. Let's go and click on booking services. So if I'm not mistaken, coaching is more about services. So yeah, so in this case, this is where you'll be able to see your services. Now from here, you can just basically click on the edit button here and it will expand that and you should be able to start managing your service. Now, in this case, obviously there are going to be a lot here, like the duration, the buffer time here, the price per and payment here. You go and choose the amount, the payment preference as well, the membership and packages if you want to add that as well. You also have the location for this specific appointment, the assigned staff for this one, like what I said before. You can go and choose them in here. Choose either William or whatever staff you already added here. If you want to add a new staff, you can click and create a new staff member. You'll have resources and room here if you want to start managing your rooms. But yeah, so once you're done, just click on save at the top right here to save your changes, and click on go save anyways. And yeah, so it's now saved. Now, from here, it's going to say start taking booking orders here. So you need to upgrade your plan in order for you to fully utilize bookings or services here for your WIX account. But yeah, but in this case, that's about it. So that's how you start creating a coaching website here. But I would recommend you to first complete the whole step here. So in this case, you have your setting your working hours, setting up your payment methods, getting found or managing your SEO, and discovering your WIX enterprise here. Generally speaking, the great thing about Wix here is it actually give you some way to some steps that you need to follow in order for you to fully set up your store here. So yeah, so hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to Lan app. Thank you for watching.